Hey all, I am just dabbling with some videos because, if anyone has been following me for a little bit on YouTube, I had a milestone birthday this year. I'm 50, and if anyone has turned 50, it's like, wow, I've now been on this earth for 50 years, and that is a very long time. And so, you're trying to figure out, what do I do for the next, let's just say my goal has always been to live until I'm 93. What do I do for the next 43 years? And, you just ask these questions because you also have children, and, you want to make sure that you're there for your children as you grow older. So you want to eat better, you want to exercise more, and all that doesn't always fit into a schedule. And so I just thought I would share a bit of, what I'm thinking, what my future might look like. For those of you that have been maybe following me, I've had a professional career. I have a doctorate degree in educational leadership. But there just comes a time when you say, oh my gosh, there are some things that I've wanted to do my whole life since my 20s, and I've never addressed those dreams and those things that kind of live deep down in your heart somewhere. And I've always had a love for music, liking to sing. I played piano growing up, and now I'm very rusty because I could read by sight. And now when you're reading by sight, it can get a little hard if you haven't done it in a while. Always grew up singing in choirs, being in the background singer, and I love that. Writing a few songs, dabbling in music, and, but like, music has never gone away from me through directing choirs starting when I was like 16, 17 years old. I still have those old program books, raised, being Baptist and having a Baptist kids choir. And now I'm 50 and I still have this desire to do something in music, but I have a professional career that has, afforded me to have this lifestyle, to provide for my children, to take them on travels and to buy houses and other things, other material things. But it's like the things that aren't necessarily material that are still down in your heart, those are the things that you want to address. And for me, because I've had this love for music, I'm sitting here, I said, this is the year. Every year on my vision board, I write about, like, I want to write a song. I want to take a music class. And it just sits on my vision board. Every year I write down the same thing. But somehow this year I was like, you know what? I'm turning 50. If I don't do it now, then I'm never going to do it. And that's what happened, right? So I enroll in a certificate program, and, I'm in my second semester now. I got an A- in the first course. It was lyric writing, matching your lyrics to music. And now I'm in an ear training course. And both courses have been very challenging. I'm not going to say that you turn 50 and because these desires in your heart make it easy for you. No, they don't. This gray hair doesn't lie. I'm sitting in classes with 18-year-olds. And so, it's like the now what? So now I'm in my second course. I'm learning a lot, things that I can bring back to my youth choir, but what is this going to mean for my future? I don't know, but I know that I've always dreamed of writing music. I know that I've always dreamed of choirs, singing my songs. So I'm asking God, what is the track? Where am I going with all this? And I know He will open many doors for me, but I had to take the first step. I heard a sermon a few months ago back in July, and it was like, God leads, you step, and then everyone else is blessed. And so right now I am on that. God led me to enroll in this course. I took the step, and that's where I am on number 2. And let's see what happens from that. God, what do you have me? How can I be of service to others in the music, right? Is it writing songs, encouraging others, inspiring little kids to want to do music? I don't know what that last step is where everyone is going to be blessed. And I'm being fully transparent. But I know I want to be of service to others, right? And I know God is leading me to take these classes. I'm in my second course, and I'm 50. And I never thought I would be here 50 years old back in school, because when I got my doctorate degree, I said, that's it. I'm not going back to school. I'll take professional development courses here and there. But now I'm on a serious track of trying to get somewhere. And all I can do is have God lead me. I will step, and every step God is leading me. And I just think it's important to be honest of where I am. But I turned 50. It's October. I turned 50 in July, and I'm 3 months in. And I hope to keep doing videos like this to update y'all, because I'm staying up late to do homework. I got a few assignments back. I had to redo both of them, you know, and I want to be like, listen, I don't have time to redo assignments. But I get it. You know, the teachers want the work at a certain quality. And if my work didn't come in at that quality, then yes, let me redo it over to make it perfect. So just wanted to share my thoughts on that. I'm not going to, you know, probably re-edit this video because I want to be honest with you. But share with me, what are you doing that you're turning now that you're 50? Okay, bye-bye.